Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review Studio, and welcome back to another model kit review. This time it is the Bandai Mosasaurus in 1/32 scale. This is part of the Imaginary Skeleton series, and I did two other reviews in this line of kits by Bandai, which are the skeletal dinosaur line of kits. So far they've only come out with 3 of these, and I'm looking forward to more of them in the future. This one came out probably around 2023, maybe 24, and I just am now around to getting it and doing a review for you all. I did do the review for the Tyrannosaurus and a Brontosaurus, so now we have this third one here, and it is the same scale as those two, and it will go along with those two very nicely. They even went through the process of getting the stands for this to match up. It's not real evident, but that's what is offered with these kits, to be able to put all the stands together and put all 3 kits built together as a nice display. So very highly detailed kit here, and I'm very impressed with them. I love every one of these that they've come out with. So let's go ahead and look inside the box. We have a very red-brown colored plastic. And some clear plastic here for the stand. And here's the base I talked about. Very large base, actually. Very cool. And finally, a couple of things in here. We have a little history book here and the instructions. Very nice there. So let's go ahead and look at these, and we'll talk a little bit about this dinosaur. And first thing first here, this is a study of the prehistoric marine reptile Mosasaurus. And of course the Mosasaurus was a top feeder in the ocean, so it lived on the upper surface of the waters and was an air breather. It had to get its oxygen from the same oxygen where we get ours from the surface of the planet, and much like a whale does. So these skeletal remains were found throughout the world, and it's very surprising some of the areas where they were found on dry land right now, because back in the day, back in I believe 65 million years ago, a lot of those areas were covered underwater, and that's where he thrived. And very cool here, very detailed. So we have it both in Japanese and English, which makes it very nice. So you get like a little history book here, and it does give us some examples here. There are a few of these on display at museums throughout the world, and I'll show you some examples of that at the end of the video. But there you go. Very nice. Now the instructions are typical Bandai instructions. They're going to be kind of an accordion style fold out. As you can see here, we have all the parts listed. The back side is going to give us some painting details and some tips on what to do for this. You can use a really nice acrylic markers or pencils, and you can wet those down to do some weathering and all that. But you can see mostly illustrated in black and white, but very well laid out as usual for Bandai. And that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and get right into the parts. And here's the first tree. Like I said, full of details here. The detail is exquisite with the Bandai kits, much like the Star Wars kits or even some of the later Gundam releases from them. But there you go. Very nice there. And a little close-up view there. Very well detailed. And just to show you the detail there. And on that side. Very cool. And the next tree. Part of the spine for the tail. Very nice. Again there. And much of the details on the other side there. Nothing is really lost on the opposite side of the part. Very fine attachment points, easy to clean, easy to snip off, especially if you have some very high quality sprue cutters. I would recommend those. Get some really good ones that can get into the small areas of your trees, your sprue tree. And the next tree, much the same as we saw before with the ribs. And the last tree of parts is the head area. Very nice there. A little closer view. And what I find interesting with this dinosaur, the skeletal remains of it, is the eye socket, how that detail is actually skeletal, and it's actually that way on the real skeletons that were recovered. I find that very fascinating. And the other side, the teeth. And you can actually purchase teeth online. There's people that sell them. And the clear parts for the stand or the base, these will help support the Mosasaurus. And the base. Very large, solid piece of plastic here. A lot of details. Backside looks like that. A closer view here of one side there. All the crustaceans that are found. I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and look at some photographs of the Mosasaurus that I have found, and also photos of the kit. I'll be right back. And there you go. That was an open box review of the Bandai 1/32 scale imaginary skeleton Mosasaurus, and a third in a series of kits by them. Highly recommended. You can find this at most of your retailers, and it's just a historical kit dealing with the dinosaurs from way back 65 million years ago. So if you like my content and you want to see more videos like this, more reviews, please subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free. And smash that like button. It helps with the algorithms and gets my channel out there. Anyway, happy modeling everybody, and take care.